busy. Tell you what, this is a city I fucking hate. I actually despise it, because nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. 2 secs.
Hello Mikey Moo, early start.
Not really. Honestly. It's been pretty easy today.
Nice to see you awake. Did you have a great time at breakfast with the waitress and the TTS Mike?
I had a nice breakfast. Yeah, it was, again.
How are you, Mikey?
I'm alright. I'm alright. It's, it's
The
interesting.
thing I am referring to is the get your tits out if you can recollect.
Yeah, well, it was pretty old bang on. You know, I'm watching today. Like, oh, you did, yeah. That was it.
You need to stop ending the live streams. You're pissing everyone off.
What? So I need to actually look at my Ray-Ban glasses, see if I can do it on a, basically on a mass scale. Imagine me driving around now. This is London. Through my glasses. Pretty cool now.
Bloody brilliant. Hope her tits were good though. Remember, if you go to the toilet with the glasses on, don't take them off.
Oh yeah, imagine if I, imagine that. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it, if I just totally forgot. Like, totally, like, sidetracked. I looked down, I was like, oh, yeah, Mike's got a small penis.
Hey robot, unbuckle the driver's seat belt.
Robot. Oh man. Yeah, my mic's died. Oh, that's not cool, is it? That's not cool, is it? Days. We're heading towards the, we're actually heading out to further. I'm trying to manipulate my way around traffic. Traffic's bad. Traffic's bad. We've actually lost the, there you go. This is London for you. This is why driving in London is not easy. Yeah. Bikes. Rental. It's all about driving slow in London. Like, traffic lights are slow. Like, life is so slow paced here. You can't drive more than 5. You can't drive more than 5 miles an hour in well, it says 20. You know, people cut you up like that. It's a very aggressive city. Yeah, you're loving the vibes. One thing I'll always say to you is if something was going to happen, if something's going to happen in the world, London will be hit first. Now this is whereby it's one of the main roads now. This is whereby it's so busy. fucking the skies. The skies are blue in London. Like, this is what we could come and see in London. Anyway, we'll go to Speaker's Corner now. We'll go see Omar, yeah, Speaker's Corner. One of the things about living in London now, your time in life is very, very, very limited in what you can do. Look at all these minutes now that I'm wasting. Minutes wasting. It's sad, really. Mine isn't. We don't build buildings like this anymore. Like, it's insane. Honestly, do I love London? I fucking hate it. Like, this is not easy. Trying to manipulate around average users. These are all average people here. They move to London for a better life, and what they don't realise is the better life is actually comes out to be worse. They always say I'll get better opportunities in London, better money, better pay packets, and realistically, what they don't realise is rent's more expensive and food's more expensive. So then they realise, well, actually I'm not making as much now. So it is very interesting how obviously people portray themselves and think that they're making a lot of money. People that live in Manchester can't afford London. They can't afford it because apartments are £1,000. You know, even down to like $1 million. If you look at an apartment of £1 million in Manchester, it'd be worth like 3 or 4 million here. And also, why would you want to live in a city that's full of just like poor and poverty? Like, how on earth do these people even live here? Like, surely you assume that if it's so expensive, you don't have the rich here. But it doesn't work like that, does it? The poor tend to live in like, you know, little like well, houses that have got 6 people on it, 8 people in. So there's no class or style. Imagine having a heart attack and needing an ambulance to get to you. Like, Do you know what I mean? If you have a seizure or a stroke and you live in a city like this, like, come on, let's just be real. It's not what you want to do, is it really? Also the fumes that you were breathing in as well. Like this guy's just come on, this guy's just thought he'd jump in. TTS, you need to give TTS a rest. It's power back on.
Mike's knob leaked online world news.
Let me just get to, obviously, there you go, happy now.
Mac is dead. One job, Mike, one job. LRLRLRWLWLWLWL. Mikey Moo Moo. That's not London, Mike, you lying. How far are you from Buckingham? Incredible, Mike. This is Manchester, Mike. London, then Manchester. Bustling metropolis, Mike. We need to get you out of London ASAP. TTS, Mike. Nice signal light. It's like Vancouver. Vancouver, I think, is the third most expensive city to live in the world. I don't understand how people live there. Where the fucking fuck are you today, Mike? London. No TTS. Mug. TTS. 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 No rest for the wicked. Londonistan. You have one job and you failed with the TTS. Londonistan. When are we using these Ray-Bans for live stream? This is Manchester.
It's definitely not, this is London. You can tell from the taxi plates. Oh, you can't see the taxi plate on your front.
When are you using the Ray-Bans for live stream, Mike?
Well, I'll play with them today, I think. I'll play with them today, see what we can do.
Mike, what the fuck are you doing in Londonistan? Mike wishes he was in Manchester. Mike, look at the sun at the same time as me. I will start looking now and it's like we're together. Mike, what the fuck are you doing in Londonistan?
Thought we would drive down.
Mike, please go into a toilet with the glasses on and just use them, not for anyone else but you.
Binky busy, I tell you.
Mike, what are you doing in London?
So normally to drive 8 miles, it would take me a minute per mile. Now it's taking me 38 minutes.
LRLRLRWLWLWL. Then I will clip it, but I won't upload it to YouTube. It'll be going on your favorite website, the old hub. I am not renewing my membership.
So it's interesting, isn't it?
Not it s not fucking interesting, fuck off. Hey robot, help the man in the bathroom.
Hey robot, hey robot.
Snarl snarl snarl. This is near Hyde Park, Mike. There is a few gay bars nearby you can go to later. Mike, does your hotel have a bidet?
My hotel doesn't know. What Mike's new pad?
Mike, where are we going? Oh Mike, did you hear that? Mike, there is a gay bar nearby, we should go. Mike, I have a question, I'm wanting to get your honest opinion. Should men shave their pubic hair?
I think men should groom, yeah.
I'm excited for the robot. The robot and the TTS will be the best of friends. Yes.
Robot. Well, if you want to get a robot, then you need
Is that the Natural History Museum on the right? Yes, men should. Or get a bikini wax.
like, you know, immigrant right. That's an immigrant again on that bike.
Why? Fire.
Just don't give a shit.
Why? Why not? Porsche.
Got a Porsche. It's a Porsche in front of me, and then I think yeah, you got a Lamborghini in front of them. Lamborghini in
Mike,
front.
that fucking immigrant makes more than you. If you do not like immigrants, why are you even near to London? Mike, rev your van. Look at all those rich people, Mike. Car in front of Porsche's a Lambo, lol.
It's a Lamborghini. It's a
Could be a
Lamborghini.
McLaren. I didn't even see the Lambo.
It's a Lamborghini.
You are too poor to live in London, Mike, but then again I think I am too. Damn, Mike, let us rob it. Nosh 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 nosh. Take the Lambo, Mike. Definitely a fucking Lamborghini, you broke pricks. Don't know your cars.
That's a yeah. It's a,
Mike, could you afford to buy a house in London? Mike, come on, take the fucking Lambo.
it's all fine line because
That car in front of you is pissed because a shit van is too close to them. You only get 10 bags for it.
no, another one.
Get out of the van, tell the person to get out of their car, take the Lambo, sell the Lambo to Farty Ham, easy money. You'd have to pay 10 bags to get rid of the Tesla, hahaha. Took 5 minutes just to drive past the museum. Squirt on them with your gender fluid. Mike, rich people in London like white van men to leave a bit more distance between their shit boxes and Lambos. Mike, can you afford to buy a house in London? You're better off walking.
Well,
Mike, please do not move to London, I would be very sad, love storm. Go to the Lambo and take your dick out.
what a life these people have got when you think about it. What a life.
Millionaire but is stuck in traffic in an old fucking van all day, ha 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 ha. Mike, please leave 2 car lengths between shit boxes and Lambos. Yes, Mike, please don't move to London, I prefer you living in the van. In a way we are all gender fluid because we made of water. In London the bikes are the real winner. That biker will make it there before you. Mike, I can fucking guarantee you the Lambo driver is not fucking white. I say move to Alberta, lots of land, wide open spaces.
What you'll find out is the car behind the Porsche will be the security for the Lamborghini in front. So the Porsche's got the security in, and the Lamborghini's got the obviously the rich in. That's how it works. So you'll see those two cars traveling together.
Throw nuggets at them. Move to Belgium, Mike. We have a shortage of delivery drivers. The vid. I doubt it, Mike.
I would say so.
My guy can go and fucking TU, he is not white for fuck's sake. I bet it's some fucking Al Sheikh. Brokey's adventure in London. Mike makes things up in his head and believes it.
I don't make things up, I understand, I get it. Those cars will stay together for the whole journey.
Mike, I bet you cannot afford the basement in one of these houses to your right and left. Maybe it's James Bond. Mike, 800 fucking horsepower Evo will smoke both the fucking Porsche and the Lambo. Look in the window and see if it's a celebrity.
And even if it was a celebrity, it doesn't really matter.
Maybe it's gay Tom Cruise.
The amount of fuel, the amount of fuel those vehicles be using, especially the Lamborghini.
Mew and pout at them when you pass.
The fuel in that Lamborghini would be fucking horrific. That's what you call a big engine.
My guy can go and fucking TU, my fucking 800 horsepower Evo can smoke both the Porsche and the fucking Lambo.
WR11 TAN.
Mike, do you have 1 million? My guy can bear and fucking TU, my fucking 800 horsepower Evo can smoke both the Porsche and the fucking Lambo.
Yeah, you see, I told you, these are together. The Lamborghini's pulled in front of this one again. I told you, that's the security in front.
They can afford it though, Mike. They do not have to put 20 in their car, so they do not get an unauthorized overdraft fee.
See what
They
happened
look
then?
at you in your average van and laugh.
That's definitely security in that Porsche in front, because the Lamborghini pulled back in front of it pulled back in front of the security again.
It's just cars trying to cut in line.
It's definitely not.
So what? It's what those types of drivers do. Absolutely no evidence they are together. Good call, Mikey.
The way the
They
London's...
probably get free gas from the sleeping workers at the gas station. One will put a left indicator on soon and the other will go straight on. I rest my case.
We'll see, eh? We'll see.
So fucking what, big fucking whoop, my fucking 800 horsepower Evo can smoke both the Porsche and the fucking Lambo. Mike is gay Tom Cruise. Beep beep, Amazon delivery coming through. Mike acknowledged the fucking fact that I have a 800 fucking horsepower Evo.
All right. Acknowledged it. Acknowledged.
Mike, make sure you do not park in residence permit zone in London. They'll tow your shitbox. You acknowledge what, Mike? Oh, Mikey, we need to cheer you up. What do you fucking acknowledge? Mike ran the car in front. Especially in Kensington would get mugged for being from north. That's Mike's apartment they are building. What do you fucking acknowledge? Say it, Mike, fucking say it. Is that a prison van to the left?
Hey, you don't always know if the prison vans or not. The reason being is they're not always marked.
Why is Mike salty today? Don't he fucking forget to pay ULEZ?
We're in a vehicle that doesn't need it.
Chad Ryan because he is broke and surrounded by richer people. He is salty cause he is in London. Ha 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 ha, Mike's in an electric van. And he fucking hates London.
Hey, you see, get out of that message. This is why I don't understand why people live in London. The poor are wasting their lives, but they can't ever get busy because they're always like trying to chase.
It's fucking fuck there.
They're always trying to chase the tail. The rich are see things differently.
I could not be doing with this traffic. My guy fucking come here every fucking day and still no fucking payout. London is a shithole.
It's mad, isn't it?
Mike, you are stuck in traffic as well. You spend hours in traffic. Gee, that's not Mike's new apartment. They are building a new mosque. What's up, Buttercup? I've missed you. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo. It has been on.
You've seen the screens to the left. You've seen the screens to the left. The billboards. That's what you call a amateur installation. They've not even got the refresh rate right on the screens. So that should be refresh rate. That's refreshing at 60, not 50. And that's what happens when somebody's done the installation. They fucked it up. Brokery behaviour.
HP Evo is so 90s lol.
That's
Shabby work that.
So amateur. So amateur.
Is it meant to flash like that?
It's not flashing. If it doesn't flash for me, but if I look at it on camera, it flashes. It's why all billboards and LED screens need to be dropped down to 50 frames per second because that's what the cameras capture.
Balgreave been watching Fast and the Furious too much, hasn't he? Do you still doing lighting? Where are you, Mike?
Where are you, Mike? Well, there's a red route. There's a red route down the side of me.
Mike is flat screen specialist. I like those screens.
Yeah, screens are good.
He delivers flat screens and spare parts. Where are you, Mike? Mike, where is my fucking payout? Mike, I can go and fucking TU my fucking 800 horsepower Evo can smoke both the Porsche and the fucking Lambo. I want to speak to the screen manager. Where are you, Mike?
I'm currently in central London at the minute, so traffic is pretty bad. Got 27 minutes to go 6.5 miles.
We are in for some weather today.
But some people are made to work. Some people are they just get up in the morning, get in a van, drive, and they just basically make it work.
Last time I asked you this, where is my fucking PPPPP payout? Cockroach City, cockroach. Mike, has Granny gone to McDonald's or she eating in? I like the refresh rate, but they should do it in 23 frames per second in 4K for best image.
Well, if they did it in 50, they could drop it down to 25 and it wouldn't really matter because it's half, 25 is half
Mike,
50.
I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo. It has been on the fucking dyno multiple times. It does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van.
Yeah.
Mike, my payout. Pretty sure this is Manchester.
This is definitely not Manchester. This is London gone wrong. This is how capitals go wrong. It's just so fucked. 'Cause nobody cares. Anyway.
Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo. It has been on the fucking dyno multiple times. It does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van. Mike, did you get a bonus for drop 9 off your shipment of illegal immigrants last night? Mike, why are you in the petrol station when you have a fucking electric van? Yes, central London just past Kensington heading towards Hammersmith. He's not here, so I can spam Don T. Rob the Till. Does Mike have a foreskin or was it nibbled off by one of the small hats pregnant man?
Yes.
Mike, can you say something funny for the first time? That is the Hammersmith flyover he has just pulled off. He should go to the bottom roundabout. He is a bit like Richard. Mike has 24 skins, but 19 of them are hung up in the wardrobe. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo. It has been on the fucking dyno multiple times. It does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van. Granny has been seen wandering around naked in the market calling your name again. Mike, that crazy guy who used to stalk you lives round here, doesn't he?
The crazy guy, you mean Omar? Probably. Thing is, I don't really care, do I really? Right, realistically, what's people actually going to do? Right, realistically.
Yes, Omar lived up west.
Did he really?
Is well established that we need more Mikes with Mike's views in the world, so why isn't he providing a service by planting seeds and fertilizing eggs left, right and center? Spray the tail sap Mike NOW. Mike doesn't bloody care, yeah. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Mitsubishi Evo. Do you even know what that is, you knob? I think if Omar and you crossed paths, Omar would swing on you, mate. Did you secure Granny before you headed off to your shady excursions? M&S means Mike and Susan. Mike, did you see someone keeps coming randomly in chat saying they are Omar and that he has been kicked out of his house or something? No, it means Mike and Storm shop. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo. It has been on the fucking dyno multiple times. It does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van.
This van that I have is it's 2025. It's got low mileage on it.
Mike, are you picking up more illegal immigrants? MKEM&S is our initials for our wedding cake.
I mean,
Mike, if I fell down a canyon and the only thing you could grab and save me was my cock, would you save me?
anyway. It's all very interesting, eh? There's a lot of people wasting their lives. Cleaning cars. We don't clean ours, do we? Why? 'Cause it's not ours. It's mad, isn't it, when you see the bigger picture? delivery drivers, wasting lives, delivering
Emma-Des
poisons.
is our initials for the nicest wedding cake ever. Mikey Moo Love Storm. That's the Hammersmith flyover. Moo. The Novotel in Manchester he just passed. Moo.
The Novotel in Manchester.
I don't care, it's a fucking van, it does not do 180 fucking miles an hour, does it? No, it fucking doesn't. Mike Granny has been arrested and now in custody. You will lose power of attorney now, you knob. Mike Queen Storm is offering the fun bags, don't miss this opportunity.
The fun bags. The fun bags. Storm, I hope you're well.
Yes, there, look at the red BA network bus right in front, huh? What even are fun bags? Oh, I am good, Mikey, hope you are not missing me too much. Love Storm. Mike is literally underneath the Hammersmith flyover as we speak. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo, it has been on the fucking dyno multiple times, it does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van. If you fill a huge van with helium, does it go up like a hot air balloon? Time to find out. Mike, is it a shipment of bum bags you're picking up?
Traffic has all gone wrong, I tell you. It's
Hammersmith station is on the right a bit further up.
yeah.
Bows. And this church coming up is St. Paul's in Hammersmith.
I am an electric bus.
Don't forget to buy your gay neighbor from the Travelodge a present. Oh bloody hell.
Oh,
Raid
great.
my cock, Mike.
We still got a church. Oh my god, we still got a church. Didn't realise.
That is the stunning St. Paul's in Hammersmith.
It's nice, isn't it?
There is Manchester Abbey, lovely church.
I must admit, we should keep churches, I tell you. Everyone's getting angry now. Traffic is gone.
People know London well, don't they, lordy lord? Mike saluting face. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo, it has been on the fucking dyno multiple times, it does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van. I can't fathom the desire to live in London. Mikey has failed in life.
Well, I must admit, I don't understand people. All these people here, they're not making money. They're getting poorer and poorer and poorer. You can't make money in London. It's physically impossible now.
Hammersmith station to the right when you can get a Manchester tram. Mike, go to Madame Tussauds, there is a replica of Granny, go take one picture, she will be pleased. Feels like we just drove in a circle. Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo, it has been on the fucking dyno multiple times, it does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van. Keep driving around, they are richer than you. Mike, say hi to my 4 years old. Stop repeating or I'll time you out. What's worse, London or Liverpool? Queen W.
Right, we're on the right lane now.
Sorry, mommy. Mike, keep out of Soho, you know what happened last time.
There we go. We're now on the right lane now. Instead of cutting across 3 lots of traffic, we did a bit of a detour.
London, they have cool accents in Liverpool. By the way, how long do the timeouts last? Live a London.
I must admit.
Kidney pool. Depends
interesting,
how
isn't
mean
it?
I am feeling.
Taxi. Yeah.
We heading up the Great West Road, Mike. The Scouse accent. Sowie mommy sowie.
Heading up the Great West.
Queen Storm, you fucking abusive mod, stop fucking abusing your rights and start respecting Mike right now. Sowie mommy sowie. Mike, are you going round in circles or is it a scenic view? This is what happens when you chase money, you end up broke and depressed.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Shut up, mate.
There's all these people all these people catching buses now.
NGL, she turns me on.
Like anybody catching buses will always be poor. You need to level up. You need to get out of that bus mentality.
Not gonna lie, she turns me on.
If you're catching a bus,
Mike loves Londonish gay boners.
poor.
Pisser, I was about to say I bet soy boys enjoying it, haha, and angry at petrol station workers. Mike, don't he spend good money chasing bad? Mike, say hello to my kid, please. Where's the clown?
Welcome everybody. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. I'd obviously love to be able to say hello, but the problem is it'll be clipped and cropped, and it'll be.
The only thing Mike needs is some real love.
It'll be clipped and cropped, and it'll be put on YouTube as a negativity thing. And it'll be like, oh, brilliant.
Act like Yuri in GTA and just go for it. Mike, you going to pay for an escort? Broke and depressed, the road to wealth is not a happy road. It is steeped in politics and fakeness. The rich people are all selfish and hate humans. Mike, are you popping into the Lamb and Flag for a pint with me and Badger? Skunk, 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 skunk. It fucking turns me on. I love being fucking dominated by women telling me what to do. I fucking love it. Skunk, 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 skunk. Watch out for white transit vans. Sad times. Back to Mikey and JJ. Someone noticed I blocked the skunk emoji, so Thief had to type it out, haha. Mike, Dave Hedgehog is coming to the Lamb as well for a pint. Mikey, I. Plenty of room to overtake, just ignore the road laws. Look at the traffic. Mike, for real, don't you ever feel lonely? Mikey has been hit by the hard hand of reality in the jaw. He is a delivery driver at age 36, a once yet optimistic Mikey on the road to being a trained Sparky gave up. Don't be like Mikey younglings.
It's interesting it is now. I stayed in a nice hotel last night. Yeah. And I stayed in a nice hotel tonight. Now if I was a Sparky, if I was a Sparky and worked for a building company doing electrical work, I wouldn't be staying in the hotels I stay in. I'd be staying in Premier Inns and travel lodges. So yeah, I have leveled up. So you might say, well, I don't understand, Mike. You understand, because people don't understand. They're not willing to listen. So look at my lifestyle. Look at who I am. Look at what I do. Look at how I speak. Look at how I do things. And then think, right, you know what, Mike? There's something about you that doesn't quite add up here. And then they start to realise that actually, you know what? Being nice, being considerate, working hard, you start to see the picture, yeah? Anyway, just saying. This is where I look at life now. I've come down to London to have a look at civilization and life, and this is how life is. This is sad. This for me is sad, because I'm actually sitting here looking at all these people. Look at this guy here looking down the road. You know, fix the mods. I'll sort it. It's really sad, because what happens is, especially immigrants are sold a lie. They're sold a lie from day one, and they travel to the UK, and when they get to the UK, they are slaves. They always have been slaves, and they always will be slaves, and you can't change it. The only time they will not become a slave is if they level up with the people that are rich. So if they get married to someone who's rich, or they either obviously educate themselves to get themselves when I say a proper job, I mean a proper job, not a proper job meaning, you know, Tesco, Asda's. I know obviously there are jobs that are needed, but to get a proper job whereby you are a skilled technician, or you are skilled in whatever you specialise in, then you always do well. This is how I see life now. I see it on a big scale. Could I be a driver in London? So I'm doing 5 miles, and that should normally take me 5 minutes. Instead, it's not. It's taking me 20 minutes to do 5 miles. Now that's time and hours of your day that you're never gonna be able to get back. That's gone. Once time's gone, time's gone. If I was in business and I wanted my competitors to waste their life, waste their time, how would I do it? Well, first of all, I'd be a ball ache to them. I'd slow them down. I would. I'd slow down the website. I'd slow down, obviously, their customer service levels. I'd obviously try and put somebody in their position whereby they advertise a job out, or I even contacted and said, look, I'm a young lad, I need a job, and basically, I'll work for X amount of money an hour. Give me £10 an hour, and I'll work for you free of charge, but practically. And you basically infiltrate the system. You slow the system down. You know, and it's just kind of like, you know, and that's how companies operate. That's what I see on a mass scale. People that want to be selfish, think about themselves, but not want to work together. And I see it on business as well. I've helped a lot of people out. I've said out, look, I'll put myself into debt to allow you to provide, and they're not willing to do that either. It's mad when you look at it. I'll lose out to just make sure that you can provide, and even so, they still don't work with you, and it's mad. It's sad. It's very, very sad. No, I've got someone here called the Great Garden Group. Like, someone's dedicated themselves to be, again, if you have a look at what, again, it's probably a gardening company. It is a gardening company. They've got a load of leaves on the back of the van, so that's a gardening company there. Like, honestly, you buy a nice rich house for like 3-4 million, and then next minute you have a garden that comes around, and that costs you, I bet they're not cheap. I bet they're on, you know, a good £200-300 a day in London just to service your garden. And that's what people forget.
Storm. Mikey driving off into the sunset to deliver another Amazon delivery.
So yeah, go on anything, London Pride. This is the
Mike, we are all self-righteous morons and doomed. Hey Mikey, how is it going? Unqualified Sparky wannabe gets no money, no qualifications. He had a chance to free university and a house, but he fumbled it. Looks at him now, old, bitter and low on testosterone. Keep driving the van. Hahaha, Alfred, I have no time for negativity and aggression personally. Skunk bison and guten 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 skunk. Calling Mike his fans boring, what a mod. Wow. Mike, is it true you have no fixed abode? Skunk bison and guten 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 skunk. Storm, use your power and influence, ban the fucker. Skunk bison and guten 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 skunk. Storm, I fully agree. Muffle mail. Why can't we be friends? tricky roundabouts there, Mikey. Mike, the chat and mods are being abusive. Now I'm proving a point. I'm not banning him for his personal hatred toward the mods, but maybe he could start adding something to chat instead of targeting me. We are all friends. Mike, is it true you have no fixed abode?
I don't have a fixed address now. I don't have an address. The reason being is I change things. I've changed things a lot in my life. No address, no letters, no debt, and I can just make money. It's actually really, really cool. And that's whereby you've beaten the system.
Mike, do you think at 36 years old you should have a fixed abode somewhere? Queen Storm, you are still kind of okay, but Emma was a turd. This traffic is a battle, Mikey. Constructive criticism can come across as negativity or aggressive behavior. People who hate on the mods are jealous. Mike, we are all hostile morons. All of my best doing on this stream. Mikey, I got my traffic marshal CPS and my Nebosh and my Sire badge and my blue skilled worker CSC and my green labor CSC, and I am getting my CPS traffic marshal ticket. Look at your life. Thank you, Balgreave. Maybe we can come full circle and be OKD.
Look at my life.
I agree, sometimes some mods abuse their power, but Storm is good.
Thing is, though, is we have to understand is I'll tell the truth about life. You're having to get qualifications to allow you to work. Like for me, I bet I make more money per minute, per hour, per day, per month, per year than I think anybody will actually understand. And the reason being is you think you're achieving by leveling up, qualification, but your time on planet Earth is only limited. So it doesn't matter how many qualifications you get. Yes, you might get paid rise for £20, but you're still on tick. You still have to work Monday to Friday. So straight away, really? So if I said to you that today that I've earned £1,000 for getting out of a hotel, driving to central London and driving back in last 2 hours. Now that must really hurt people. That must really, really fucking think. So people say, like, how the fuck? If this is the truth, how was he doing this? It must be really insane, because for me, if I saw somebody else living in hotels, like achieving like Mike does on a daily basis, he obviously has got money. How's he got money? How's it expensive? Why is it expensive? How is he living life? And then you go down the road saying, right, okay, well maybe I need to reassess my life. Do you drink water? Yes. Okay, great. Do you drink pop? Right, so straight away, big difference on money there, yeah? It's not just about what you make per day, it's what you're saving per day. So if you're saving per day, technically, if you're saving that money, that's technically what you've got. That's what you've earned today, and that's what you've got, what you haven't spent yesterday. So you got to look at the bigger picture. You got to flip the narrative, and you got to look at how I'm going to do it. So if I have a day rate, if I have a day rate of £250 a day, and I only spend £50 on that day, guess where that money goes? That money, that extra £200, goes straight into investments. So then, do you know what I mean? Some people go down here and say, well, I've got £250, I only spent 50, and go and spend 200 tonight, and maybe get smashed up tonight. No, it's not how it works. Just because you have money doesn't mean you spend money, and that's what the thing you got to understand. So if you get hold of money, don't spend it, invest it. And when you say invest it, look at how you're investing it. Would you invest in a building in central London when there's a war going on? The same mentality as Ukraine. Would you invest in real estate in Ukraine when there's a war? Right, think about it. What, that price of what you just paid there is going to be obsolete? Right, so you're limiting yourself. Think about the bigger picture. You have to be very careful in how you spend money these days. And what people don't understand is what's an asset, what's a fixed asset, and and how to make more money. So you actually want to use something, you know, so if, for instance, if I've got, let's say I've got 30 grand and I put 30 grand into a deposit for a house, you might go, yeah, but you bought a house now. Great, okay, fine. But in 30 years time, how much money is that going to go up by? Think about it. Think about it. Why would I do that? If I could go and putting 30 grand to invest in that overnight and flipping it overnight and then making myself an extra 5 or 10 grand, then why would I put it into a house that's going to take me years to make money? This is how the rich work. The rich don't go down the route of buying properties for investments, and that's this is the clever thing about it. We always say this. We always say, you know, to be rich, yeah, you know what? Buy a house, buy a property, rent it out. It doesn't work. By the time you've bought a house, then you've obviously got 3 houses, then you've obviously got 3 mortgages, and obviously by the time you've obviously tenanted them all out, then you got to change boilers, re-roof them, you decorate them, you get tenants that haven't paid, the insurances go up. You don't make money. It's a scam. Property is a scam. I don't think anyone understands the understanding of why property is a scam. Unless you're going to get a property to make money, like physical cash, then you're wasting your life, you're wasting your time. So like McDonald's, they bought a building, they know for a while it's designed for. They've bought it, then they're going to make money from that building. But they've got a fast pace of money coming in. So when I say like fast pace, I mean like every single day they got money coming in. Like £6, £6. If you look at that logic and how to become rich, if you took a pound out of everybody's bank account, you'll be rich. So what I'm saying is why would you go down the route of thinking I'm going to take £600 a month off one person, while you were taking a pound off every single person? You understand the logic now. You understand the, you know, yeah. So McDonald's, £6. That's how McDonald's makes money. A business makes money off the fact of being busy, but taking a lot of money, a small amount of money off a lot of people. That's a secret to getting rich. That is the secret to getting rich. It's not about going and buying something and thinking, great, I'm going to rent this one vehicle out. You know what I mean? You can look at a mass scale. Enterprise, for instance, on vehicles. Yes, they are clever at what they've done, but I don't think that Enterprise, for instance, is again, when you look at the whole logic, it's a rent-to-rent scheme, really. So that's how they obviously started. They rented a car to rent it out. They rented a car to rent it out, and that's how they started. They never actually owned the car. They just rented it. So you see how it built over time, and obviously how they operate now. And now they're dealing with manufacturers. They're buying from Ford. They go to Ford and say, right, we need extra 16 cars. What's the best price you can do on 16 cars? And they'll say, oh, the price is this. And they'll go, right, well, if you can do it for this, we'll pay now and take them. And that's how now they've got assets. The problem is with assets when you have assets of vehicles, you can offset those assets against getting more leverage. So in business is a scam. I've seen how businesses are built. I've seen how businesses have manipulated. You know, how they franchise businesses, but actually, to be fair, they've gone down the route to being able to liquidate a lot of money very quickly. And I see it on like a mass scale. But it's, again, you know, businesses run differently. So, you know, if you just basically look at the enterprise concept, for instance, they buy a car, they rent it out per day, and then they go buy another car, rent it out per day. If you look at the whole concept, there's more to it than meets the eye. Because first of all, they've got a massive long list of assets, which they are basically, again, offsetting against, obviously, put off debt, really. So let's say, for instance, they've got this amount of assets. They're saying, we've got this amount of assets, so we want this. And if you don't pay us this, then we're going to have our assets. And if you pay us this, then actually, you know what, we can offset this against this, when we can have the money. It's about getting physical cash. And again, cars get smashed up. So in a company, you want to be careful, because you want to basically build your business and brand to be whereby you've got a lot of big expensive assets. So I'll tell you what, this van's killing my neck. I make you want, honestly. It's just basically getting older age, but like my neck, holding my head on my shoulders. I think it's the upright. It's basically that all day, every day, in the upright position. Like normally, you're sloped back. So yeah, you need to look at the bigger picture with cars and things, and look at business and things. It's not always what you look at and see physically, and also as well as this, enterprise is a big company. They've got money in all different companies. So for instance, like, you know, they're also swapping money between the UK. So when the pound is strong, they flip money. They flip money from one country to another country, multi-currency. And again, they're doing a lot of internal investments. As things obviously start to fluctuate and change, they are slowly but surely gaining. So when money comes into a real factor, businesses start wanting the best for their customers. When they're small, don't have a small business, want to make a cake. I want that cake to be better. I want that cake to be good. I want that cake to be perfect. As you start to build and scale up, that personal service becomes basically robotic. And that's how I see things now. Like when I see like BMW, if you're on BMW and you go to an AI robot now, and you say service, and they say service. Can you repeat please? Can you repeat please? It's got the sort of stage now whereby I just don't deal with BMW now, because it's starting to be a ball ache, and they've lost that personal connection. They've put in AI in between a human, and there's an AI now, and that's not what you want to do in a business. Like in my business mentality, I would never do that, and that's what I think people need to understand. So AI isn't to replace human speech and communication between humans, and we are now doing that. So companies will fail, because at the end of the day, will I spend money now with BMW after what the quality service I've had from them? Will I have another one of their cars now? So it's interesting. Well, people turn to me and say, "Well, you can't afford to buy a new car." Well, I can. I'm bringing a huge amount of money per month, so. But if I don't need a car, then why would I buy a car? Do you know what I mean? It's like, if I've got a vehicle now, yeah, one day you'll just see me on stream with a brand new spanking new car, and you'll be like, "Fucking hell, Mike, where's this come from?" I'll say, "Oh, I just bought it," and they're like, "All right, okay." Regardless, it doesn't really matter. I just bought a car, I'm driving it, and then you'd be like, "No, you're renting that." No, I bought it. But you know, it's interesting.
Nobody believes you, noodle boy.
So. Instead of actually you're speaking positively.
Bags of bed bug eggs. Hush now, Mike. Olive oil run is online. Ring her up and have an intimate phone master debating session with her. When they fire you, Mikey, it's back to universal credit and the mercy of the Labour government. Mike, don't he take drugs? He just sells them. What did you score the hotel room out of 10, Mikey?
Last night, 10. Yeah, it's gotta be 10. Hotel room last night was 10.
Mike, you pay people for the privilege of sleeping in their property every night. You pay somebody else to sleep.
So what's that, sorry? I pay somebody else? Yeah? Okay, is that how you see it?
Hotels in Ukraine are 1 star. Mike proves every day he knows what he's talking about. Just look at the man, he lives well.
Anyway. You're back now. You're back to the hotel.
Fato so e cloud egdo 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 fato. If Amazon warehouse see you live streaming, they will fire you. Cry. Egdo fato so e cloud 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 egdo fato. Mike, I do not pay anyone because I own the house and the land it sits on now, and I am only a few years older than you. Egdo fato so e cloud 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 egdo fato. Egdo fato fato so e cloud egg do 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 fato Mike egg do fato so e cloud 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 egg do fato you should get a Hummer Mikey egg do fato so e cloud 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 egg do fato egg do fato so e cloud 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 egg do fato egg do fato so e cloud 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 egg do fato how much did you pay for the hotel? If you had your own house you could put that towards your mortgage egg do fato so e cloud 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 egg do
Anyway, I rest my case. It's mad, isn't it? Everyone talks about mortgages. Mortgage. Because everyone's got them. Everyone has mortgages because you're a part of the system. You can't get out of the system. It's mad. What I realise is you pay back twice and sometimes 3 times for your house by the time you pay your mortgage off. And you are restricted to this location. And if you sell your house or move house, you'd have to use solicitors, which then cost you more money. Like, why would you even do it? I mean, mortgage for fixed 5 year. Oh right, what was after 5 years? Oh, it changes. The game changes. You have to remortgage your house. Really? Phone up, ask for full permission, obey. Hello, I need to remortgage my house. Yeah, my fixed term's over now. It's just all old school mentality. Imagine buying a house that you're paying over the odds for in London, and then you got to get out and you got to sit in traffic every single fucking day. Like what person in the right mind would go down the route buying a house in London and then having to park their car outside the house on the street for the wing mirrors to get smashed off the car, which is an asset they bought? It doesn't make sense. And then to go down the route of getting up in the morning, having to go to having a paid job 9 to 5, which they could lose at any point, which the stress levels of losing their job is quite high. Think about it. They gotta pay for the house. They're scared, they're worried, they fear. They have to get up in the morning, they have to go to work, they have to cause more trauma, like more traumatization on the roads. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
After all the hotel bills and the rent payments to the person fronting the tenancy for him, he has not got the money to buy a house even via mortgage. I have been saving 2p's, now I have $500,000. Lanky, the truth hurts. Back to reality, Mike. Mike, my house cost 35k, I borrowed 25, it's now worth 175k, it has gone up more in value than I paid the bank, you just have sour grapes, mate. Mike needs spaghetti. $500,000 in 2ps. But your lifestyle isn't better. I'm probably the luckiest brokey here. Only $1 billion million pennies. You worry about funding hotel bills all the time and have to work every hour God sends you. Imagine having a house, lol, so gay. Your life in unstable. People enjoy security and sacrifice for that. Mike does seem to have a secret. Satan keeps them safe after all the sacrifices. Mike, you're just a motorist. I like those shades, Mikey. Are they Ray-Bans? Mike, I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo. It has been on the fucking dyno multiple times. It does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous as you only have an old electric van. I want sex every day.
So you think I'm jealous? Jealous of what? Okay. Okay.
Mike, I am only a few years older than you. You are miles behind me. You have never got started. You are behind me at 36 when I was 21 years old. Mike has one t-shirt. Mike, did you know I have an 800 fucking horsepower Evo? It has been on the fucking dyno multiple times. It does 812 fucking horsepower on ethanol. I bet you are jealous, you fucking delivery boy.
Well, let's be real. Do I care? I was in bed till what time today? Yeah, breakfast. I was in bed. It's interesting, isn't it? You have to cook. You have to cook. You have to cook your breakfast.
Mike traveled the world traveled. Yeah, big time traveler.
Yeah, I cook breakfast.
Mike has always been the special kid at school.
I love it how people can't quite understand.
Rapid as fuck. I could understand, Mike, if you were traveling the world on the money, having experiences I could only dream about, but you are just driving around the UK staying in a bedsit and chain hotels. When I was 3 years old I bought my first house, Mikey. When I was 8 I bought my second house. By the time I was your age I already owned 36 houses.
Congratulations, well done. So why are you on live stream then? Why are you on my channel?
Mike, tell us one amazing thing you have done in the past 6 months.
You're
when they fire you, Mikey, it is back to universal credit and the mercy of the Labour government.
Listen, Labour will be out shortly anyway.
That was a great score for the hotel room. We have not had a 10 for ages. I will put a star by it.
Like, don't worry about it. I'm not really that worried about it because Labour will be out shortly. They'll never get back in. Labour's gone forever.
You have it all figured out. Don't listen to these comments, Mike. Mike, tell us one amazing thing you have experienced in the past 6 months. I've had it all, lost at all twice. Don't want it, but I need it. Amazon warehouse will watch you stream and then it's game over. Unsubscribe. He does not need this. Yes, Mikey lad, are you voting restore?
My fish restore. It's probably going to be. It's going to be interesting. It's probably going to have to be restored.
I was not making fun of you, Mikey, and again, like you said, who cares? Lanky, you're going to trigger another depression. I am slightly concerned by it.
I don't care. Like, have you noticed? I just don't care. If I don't care, I don't care. What damage can
It's
you
the way
do?
he puts people down, though.
Well, I put people down. It's not about that. It's an understanding of
I am
life.
21 fucking years old and I make 8 fucking grand a month from losers like you paying for my OnlyFans. I also have a 800 fucking horsepower Mitsubishi Evo, so shut up, noodle arms delivery boy. Mikey, look at yourself, what a joke. Mike, you have shit all. Depression prevents erection.
Sorry, so what have you done then? Sorry, you earn 8 grand a month. Well done. Well done. You're stealing it off what? Men who are rich and wealthy. Got it. So you're actually trashing men's lives because what, you're on OnlyFans. I get it. I understand this mentality. So people that obviously can't get a woman because, let's be real, they're not able to level up. So you're happy to then spend their money on you. I get it. That's cultish. That's selfish. And it's not what you're saying to me, but they're willing to give it to me. Well, yeah. You're claiming on the poverty. You're taking advantage of men. Let's be real. But anyway, carry on because the figures that I'm bringing in right now this minute are over 100 grand a month. So bring it on. It's fine. I like to see what your let's see the understanding of 8 grand to 100. So but anyway, let's leave it at that. let's leave it at that for
to
now.
him, but he puts everyone down whilst being what most consider one of life's losers. And I am fucking proud of it. Mike, get over the shit BMW. Mikey,
Love it.
doesn't he even make 18 quid a hour? Delivery drivers make 14 a hour, just so everyone in the stream knows. Memmoth raccoon, 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 memmoth. Memmoth raccoon, 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 memmoth. Memmoth raccoon, 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 memmoth. 100k a month but spends 90k a month to earn it. 100k a month, lol. Memmoth raccoon, 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 memmoth. This is the moment where I mute Mike. Memmoth raccoon, 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 memmoth. Memmoth raccoon.
Oh God, I can't take it. It's mad, isn't it? Why would you go onto a live stream and spam? People that can't level up. They can't level up. So if you actually understood that these people here could actually look at who I am and what I do and think yourself like, you know what, Mike? Yeah, let me turn things around. Let me do what you do, Mike. Straight away, you change the narrative. Everyone will start to change the world, and the world will start to become a better place. But we are in this whole like realm of just twats, basically, just like people that are just low educated, IQ level thickos, and it's sad. It is sad to see it all. So my live stream should be intellectual conversations about how to start a business, how to build. And the only way I can say that is because I do it on a daily basis. So it's like anything. If you have sex once, you're gonna shit at sex. If you have sex 25 times, you're gonna be better than your first time. And if you have it every single day, 365, multiple partners, you're gonna become very, very, very good. So straight away, that's what I do, business. Like, you know, and why would you not ask the right information? And it's interesting to see. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But obviously jealousy is a big thing, and I get it. I don't understand. It's mad. Am I jealous? Not really. Should I be jealous? I live within and below my means, not above my means, and well, I've got no stress. Anyway.
girl had a couple of kids, owned a house which he was paying a mortgage on, and work to pay. He would not feel the need to bully petrol station clerks.
So say again, sorry.
Mike, I won't blame you for fucking off TTS again, mate. Memmoth raccoon, 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 memmoth. Let me do what you do, Mike. Let me be a delivery boy for Amazon. Jeff Bezos, ha 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 ha, you fucking clown, you live in a well. Memmoth raccoon, memmoth raccoon, memmoth raccoon, memmoth raccoon, memmoth raccoon, memmoth raccoon.
I don't work for Amazon. I'll tell you the reason why. Because my outlay per day is too much money than I would do making for Amazon. So word that out. Like, personally, I don't buy from Amazon. I don't buy from Amazon, personally. But I know that every single person on the roads in front of me buys from Amazon. Their names, their addresses, information. Yeah, that's it. What's the most important thing in the world today? How do you become rich? Information. Information is the key to becoming rich and wealthy. So when you look at obviously life in general, and you look at business, when you use like corporations, they get paid. They get paid for the information. That's the issue. That's the thing you need to understand. You are buying an item to get that shipped to you, but what you don't realise, that information is obviously then being used for other purposes. Information is key. So it's everywhere. You know, you go to BMW, that's for your number. You know, you go to BMW, that's for your name and address. You know, everyone's collecting data. Data is a critical part of life. So think of how I've been doing it all my years. I've been collecting data for all my, you know, since the day I started in business was the day I started to collect data, and it's worth money. And what people need to look at the terms and conditions of most things, to be fair, yeah. Read the terms and conditions of sale, and then you're like, right, okay, for me. You never use it again. You never use them again. Buy a house or move to a house, and yeah, don't get anything shipped there.
Nut job. Reverse happiness married. Natty Bulk 1. Life is about being happy as best you can. I did not say the typical family is the only way, but it's better than being 36 living in hotels with no roots. It's not a healthy way to live. Mikey hasn't he got a fixed address so he can buy from Amazon? Homeless people can't really get Amazon to come to their home. I've been trapped there before, all good, but people's values change and the plan is failed. Mike is a loner trying to connect, but he is autistic. Mike, I've had a crap day. I need some words of help from you. Mike needs roots in a community. I am making 8 fucking grand a month doing fuck all, and I can show fucking proof. I have 200 fucking grand in the account. You can even show me 10 fucking grand, so shut up. Do you fucking want some? Just kidding. Mike, help me. Mike, where are the mods? Hide the spammers from the channel. Join a church. Lanky, don't worry about Mike's life, lol, worry about your own.
I think if more people went down the route of focusing on their own lives, then there wouldn't be obviously.
I am making 8 fucking grand a month doing fuck all, and I can show fucking proof. I have 200 fucking grand in the account. You can even show me 10 fucking grand, so shut up. Do you fucking want some? Do you? I can worry about both. Robin. Mike, at the end of the day, this is YouTube and we are here for the TTS. Thank you, Mike. Afternoon, comrades. Saluting face. Join a gun club. Mike, you should focus on your own life then and not get involved with how immigrants live. Mike's channel isn't about what's true, it's about what's real. Mods are here. Mikey, you should have became a Sparky. What is this BS you are doing driving?
One thing I'll say is I have the freedom, I'm independent, I've got the money, I have a life, and I live a very different life to most people. And I won't obviously have a woman that tells me what to do. I won't even have another man that tells me what to do. So straight away, what? Yeah, I'm obsolete. Yeah, I'm obsolete. The minute you cross a woman and say, fuck you, boom, that's gone. And that's it. And the minute you go across and say that to a guy, he says that as well. So Why would I want a partner who in 2026 is going to go down the route of cheating? Why do I want a woman that's going to cheat on me? What? Oh, we just need to accept that. We just need to accept now in 2026 that partners cheat. Because it's the truth. The game's changed. Women cheat. You've got to understand that. The lure factor of a woman is no longer a lure factor. She doesn't see her body. She doesn't see her body and her assets as loyalty no more. She sees its value of money. And that is the fucking problem. So, the game's changed. It changed several years ago. The game changed during lockdown. That's when the game changed. We also went down the route of the game changing, let's just say back in the 2000s. Even when I was born, and when the internet era came along, that's when the game changed again. The game's changing continuously, and you got to look at the game and say, how am I going to play this game better than everybody else? Think about it. That's the truth. So you got to look at now women. Women are not loyal. I'm telling you facts. This is facts. That the generation today, if you're born today, a woman born today, going forward, she is not going to be loyal. I'm telling you, because it's not how life is. And she will see that in algorithms. She'll start to push herself forward. She'll see that in views, and she'll say, "Well, why settle for one when I can have more?" The game's rigged. The game's rigged now. So straight away, we're in a bad state in the world today. And I'm not targeting women particularly. Men are also the same. And yeah, if you look at my parents were settled. They met, obviously working. They didn't even have phones, but you know, they met just basically when they saw each other. And they had to speak to each other by letter and see each other, and they went out courting, and they, you know, it was a different league. Now, you got phones. The game's changed. It's rigged. And now, a woman doesn't even now think anything of herself now. So straight away, she just says, right, well, you know, I'm going to go out tonight, have a steak. She'll go out tonight, have a steak, meet a guy, have a steak with him. And then suddenly she'll give him a hug, give him a kiss, say, thank you very much for a nice night. And then she'll be like, that's it. And then she goes, she ghosts. That's why a game is now rigged, because a woman's rigged. The problem I've got with all of this now is don't spend money on women. I'm telling you factually how to resolve matters now. Women have changed. Women have rigged the game against them now, and they've rigged it for themselves. So now we need to be better than them and say, fuck you. You're not going to take me for my money. And then that's when you start to change the narrative again. So time is time. It's going to be one of those things. If you don't believe me, look at it. Go on a dating app. Go on a dating app. See it's rigged and say, right, okay, I quit. I give up. You can't win. So it's all about money. It's all about money and value, and time is money. So if you got somebody who's rich, you will succeed. You succeed. If you went and got a nice car, again, if you rented a nice car, you are better than every other male pretty well, because you got a nicer car. So straight away, you're going to get the views, you're going to get the looks, you're going to get obviously the attention. So straight away, if you got a nice car, you're going to be better than you already leveled up. You leveled up by getting a nice car. The problem is, can you afford that, and can you maintain that? If you got a nice car, guess what happens? That shows wealth and value, but then you've got to then make sure that you level up with food, and level up with housing, and level up with stays, and level up with... A woman sees through the bullshit very quickly. So straight away, she might see you at first glance and think, he's got a nice car. But when she actually gets to know you, she'll be like, this guy's a fucking loser. So you got to understand how the game's rigged against us now. It's a problem. My mentality is, if every single male on planet Earth today stopped chasing women, that's the game changed. Boom. It's changed. Every single woman will be like, fuck me, I'm getting no attention now. Instagram, don't view her, don't like her, don't comment. If every single male stopped commenting against women, it's a broke society. You could say what I've been doing recently with Olive Runs. She's a mentalist. She is a head case, and she's not thinking straight. But you know, for her, it's mad. The amount of like people that are following her, like, and I kind of like see it. I see what happens, and I see why it works for her. What she'll do is she'll come level-headed. She'll come level-headed, and what she'll do, one day, she will come level-headed and say, all my past was an act. She'll come and say, I was playing a character online. That's what she'll do. That's what she'll do. If she isn't drugged up, or if she isn't drugged up, or doesn't understand, if she hasn't broken her mind, if she was clever about what she did, She'll carry on doing what she's doing for probably the next 5 years, and then basically she would then do an interview, but her interview would have to be not basically her, but not her, and she would have to be a very, very intellectual woman, and then people will be like, right, that's the game change, because then they realise that actually, and they can say, yeah, you know, my name's X, Y, and Z. I've been doing this for how many years? Obviously, it was all faked. And the reason why it was all fake was of X, Y, and Z, and she could turn herself back around pretty quick. But will she do that? No, because I don't think she's actually that clever. I don't think she's actually that clever to rectify her mistakes now. But it's interesting, isn't it, how people get views for being losers, like for actually being losers. Do you know what I mean? I'm up and out, I'm seeing the world, I'm out, I'm seeing cultures, differences, I'm seeing cars, I'm seeing volume money, I'm interacting. She isn't. She live stream every single night from the same fucking couch, from the same fucking place. She live stream. That's a life. Really? Is that a life? What, so she's in a house all day, every day? She lives, what, she sleeps during the day? You could say that same about me. But she sleeps during the day, and then next minute she live streams at night. And you think stuff like, okay, right, now I get it. It's mad. Her lifestyle's fucked. She needs to level up. If she leveled up with somebody like myself who was rich, and you know, she could change her mind, but she's not even monetized. Her channel's not even monetized. I don't get it. Well, just maybe that's the mentality. Maybe the fact that you will build a channel on YouTube by not monetizing your channel. Just maybe. And if you think about it, you think to yourself like, okay, fine. Well, maybe I shouldn't be using. You know, what's the conversion rate to get a phone call to come in to say I want to spend money with you, Mike? What's the conversion rate between money coming in, phone calls coming in, to money coming into my account? What's the conversion rate between YouTube being on like a live stream to actually say, you know, going through to obviously her like OnlyFans-ish size? You know what I mean? And how many people actually subscribe to it? And how many people actually pay her? You know, let's be real. And how many people do it for just for the month to see what she's like, and then find out she's wild. So it's interesting. It's all very interesting. Like, the problem I've got with life is I don't think the government or let's say the authorities, and I don't think unless you're absolutely doing a scam, unless you're actually doing a scam and not saying the truth, then I don't think people will be successful on YouTube. I think YouTube is basically quite sinister. I think YouTube is a very sinister site, and I think people need to understand that. I don't think it's not clean cut. It's not easy. And if you're going to rob things, if you're going to be naughty, if you're going to start politics, if you're going to rage bait, if you're going to go out there and cause mayhem online, which is what seems to happen, then I rest my case with the whole thing. Like, you know, it was interesting to see Freddie Beans, who I didn't actually see his stream, but obviously I was sent it to him. But he got 21k views. Now, there's either two options with that. Either there was a glitch in the algorithm, which suddenly some computer programming went wrong, because everyone's regulated. I'm regulated on my views and my hits. I'm regulated. I just don't. My channel isn't opened up to the millions of users. I'm regulated. I'm being controlled, and people don't realise, but it is facts. It's figures about life. And if you looked at my channels growing. My channels grew very, very quickly when I was doing really, really different things. But when I started to talk about politics, when I started to talk about the truth about the world, I sort of seen I saw it. To be fair, the game changed. The game was rigged, and I now see that YouTube is a rigged game. And we're all playing this we're all playing this rigged game against each other now. What I don't think YouTube wants, because they are part of the elites, what I don't think YouTube wants is basically the fact that everyone is intelligent. They want to dumb down they want to dumb down everybody. And that's how I see it. It's all about money, control, and fear. And if everyone lives in fear, which everyone does do, and obviously I don't, obviously, you then start to realise the big difference in life. And people that have got no fear are dangerous. do need to is actually go past the, I'm going to the spot now. I need steam and sauna. I need a massage as well.
Descended from a long line of prestigious European men. Elliot Roger Mike Vaughan. Cool story, Mike. Mike just ran over something, but he didn't break.
Freddie Bean shouldn't have got that, the amount of views he had. There's something not right about it. We'll see how long his channel lasts.
Love you, Farty. Please be kind. Mem moth raccoon. 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 Love you, Farty. Please be kind.
So, anyway, we'll see. Pretty much, actually, I had a bones pit with the other hotel. Thinking, it's not what normally happens with the Hilton is they give they basically give an extra for diamond members. They give an extra level of security. But again, it is what it is. Call come through to the house phone, to the hotel phone when I was in bed asleep. So I'm thinking it was, you know, they don't really phone unless it's an emergency sort of thing. So on my account, it basically says take messages for me, but don't, you know, if it's not important, don't like. Yeah, it's mad. Phone rang, thinking it was the reception, thinking something that happened with business, life, or whatever. And then like next minute, it's just blinking Amy. I was just like, for fuck's sake, Amy. Like, oh yeah, I thought I'd give you a call. It's like, made me think twice on how that happened. It's like, oh yeah, I just phoned up the hotel and gave me your name and got put through to you. It's like, fucking hell, really? It's one of the reasons why I stay in hotels, because you have to get through doors. It's not easy. It's not easy to get to me in a hotel. Like it's, you know, if you live in a house, people can find out and dox your house address. To get to a hotel, there's so much level of security. You've obviously got reception. Obviously, then you've got obviously doors, lifts, lift keys. Like to get to me, it's kind of like, you know, I just don't know what room I'm in. So. Oh, yeah, my blinking neck. I need to sort it. It is a problem. It is a problem. I have to kill the chat because I've just got people spamming at the moment. They find it funny to spam. It's mad. Today we had no coffee. I'm feeling
Mike,
very
do you
different.
wear the same clothes each day, or do you have a wardrobe full of the same outfit? Because I have different clothes, but not sure if it's the Millionaire line.
So what it is, the reason, I'll tell you the truth, there's a few reasons why I do what I do. Is first of all, because of the live stream, I want people to recognise me. So obviously, if I wear the same outfit every single day of the week, people are like, I recognise this guy. It's great. Also, content can be cropped. So for instance, let's say you've got, let's say I say something, content can be clipped and cropped. And if I wear the same outfit, then it can be put together very, very easily and quickly. So yeah, those are the reasons why. Also as well as I don't see the point in wearing. I don't see the point in having a wardrobe. I don't see the point. You buy a wardrobe. You put your clothes in a wardrobe. Yeah, makes your house look tidy. If that's what they say. But 9 times out of 10, you never use the wardrobe. You just basically store a load of shit clothes in there which you never wear. So the system about having a wardrobe is a broken society. It doesn't work. It's broken. And they're like, yeah, but you know, if I have some clothes in there, I can store them until I want to wear them. And it's like, so basically, you think you have choice. Oh, I have got choice. I can choose what I'm going to go to work, what I'm going to wear. I'm like, okay, great. So this is how systems in the world today, how they fundamentally make you think you have choice, when actually I've got choice on food to eat, I've got choice on what I wear. But I don't get a choice on how much tax I pay. Yeah, I don't really have a choice on the majority of what I do. I don't have a choice on my algorithms and what content I see. But don't worry, I still have choice. So they basically sell it. Life is sold to you in a very, very clever way. When I say clever way, it's sold to you is whereby you feel like you're achieving, you feel like you've got freedom, but actually, the freedom that you have is very, very small freedom, and it's all controlled. But no one gets it. Everyone thinks it is what it is, you know. Buy a house. Yeah, you don't buy a house. It's, again, let's be real. But yeah, you see my point of view. But anyway. Right, sport time now, I think. What's Google Maps is scanning. Okay. Anyway, right. Awesome. You kill the stream and then I'm back on later. I need the spot. I need to sort myself out. So give that an hour. I need to start a new stream anyway. Thank you.